If at all you have any kind of doubt, so yeah, this is the time to clear the doubt. So keep it safe. One by one you can just come across with your doubts, and we'll be just answering for each and every doubts of yours. So be prepared with your doubts. So few people are answering not yet had their lunch. Why so? The synonym for profuse. Yeah, so let me just keep on just texting. Okay, so the doubt part. So we'll do one thing. So yeah, few doubts are coming up. Anyway, let me just make note of that. So first one is profuse synonym, isn't it? Then second doubt is when to use have seen and saw. Fine. Usage of we'll start by 2-5. Just waiting for few of them to yet to join us. Just a second, one by one. Let me just text that one. So usage of have seen and then what? Saw. Just a second. Yeah, I'm just taking care of your question. And then the third one is diaspora. Just a second, dear friends. Be there, be there. So the next one is diaspora. Fine. The next one is comprehension. Comprehension on what? On true and false. So just a second, be there in the line, be there in the line. So sorry, I was just getting a call out of a team member. So yeah, few things. Let us just make a note of few things. Then sharp within 2 minutes we'll be able to just start with our session. So I'm just scrolling over your text. Just wait for a few seconds, one by one. Let me just make note of each and every question. So they have asked, so one of your team members, sorry, one of your friends have asked on comprehension on true and false. True and false and cannot say. Sorry, or cannot say. Yeah, we'll discuss about that because we didn't have that kind of question in our session, isn't it? So today we'll deal with that, and again that will be explained when there is a fresh session given to us. So yeah, the next question is explain previous test paper. So which test paper do you want? The last 2 days test paper. Okay, that we will be just talking about that. Then what do you mean by ironic? Fine. So synonym of ironic, is it so? Synonym of ironic. Yeah. Now the next one. Just a second, my dear friends. Yeah, you can keep on texting. I'm just moving one by one. Give us list of some synonyms and antonyms frequently asked. One, ma'am. So you want me to just give the list. So every time we'll be dealing with the set of questions where the frequently kind of questions are being dealt by us. So need not to worry about that. On everyday base, that will happen. So the next thing is, while taking the exam, there are some reading comprehension. The paragraphs are too long. How can we manage with the time while reading and answering for given questions? Okay, so time management with reading comprehension, isn't it? So time management with RC, long RC passage. Yeah, fine. So the next person, comprehension on true, false, or yeah, cannot say. That is taken up. That we will be making use of. The next person is with the usage of. They want the usage of since and for. Fine. And then please explain test questions, ma'am. Yeah, that we will do. Ma'am, I want shortcuts to find in tense, like we use V3, then we can use past simple or past perfect. Fine. So they want me to just go with tenses with past and past perfect. Tenses, past and past perfect. Fine. So the next person is with the query. Yeah, comprehension, same doubt. Fine. Yesterday. So yesterday with the vocabulary part or with the test. Could you just clear it out? What is that one? A dash, a strange noise. You said I am hearing is the answer, but in PDF it is here. Which one is correct? Yeah, in the PDF they would have given us here, and we have just checked out that one. So you can go with the word I am hearing. You can go with the word I am hearing. Need not to worry about that, because I hear a strange noise means a disease. So either could be the correct one. You can go with I'm hearing. That will be good, because yeah. So I hear or am hearing a strange noise. Squalid synonym. Squalid means dirty. Squalid, I already told you. Squalid, just go with a layer of. Squalid means what? Squalid means layer. It is taken from the word layery. So layer is the word. So what kind of layer? For dirty place, we just make use for dirty place. Or something where you are not convenient, where each and everything is just thrown like that. So that is what is called it. Ma'am, although we are trying, we are not able to get even 8 marks out of 20. Please help us. So few people are not able to score more than 8 marks. So how to answer as per the given time limit. Fine. Just few more minutes. Let me just tackle with all these questions. So once I tackle with all these questions, at least 15 questions, let me tackle. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Once I complete 15 questions, we'll move on to other set of questions. Okay. So yeah, 4 more questions. Let me take. So time gap. Yeah, that is shown over there. There was a question in test 3. Many companies dash near Mongolia dash cheaper source of labor. Can you please tell us the answer? Fine. So test number 3, isn't it? So yeah, test 3, they want me to answer. Test 3, Mongolia question. Fine. What about other person? Tell us more tips in solving comprehension tenses, ma'am. Fine. So RC methods. Method and then what? And then tenses. And then tenses. So yeah. Please, ma'am, discuss the questions of test daily in the last half an hour of our regular session. So let me just include that one. On daily discussion, the test paper. And have had usage also, ma'am. Yeah, tenses is already given. Usage of over and along. So I believe just now let me just clear all these doubts. So once I clear, most of the people are asking for yes, no and cannot say. Most of the people are asking on yes, no, cannot say. Please do wait. Please do wait. Let me just complete that one. So one by one, we'll just move on to your part. So up to this I have given. So tenses. Now over along the questions are over along. So let me just discuss these questions. Are you okay with that? So let me just complete the discussion of all these questions. So once we complete the discussion on all these questions, we'll just move on to the next set of questions. So kindly wait, no more questions need to be asked right now. So let me just complete all these details. If it matches with your query, yeah, kindly listen to me, because there should be some problem of not answering these questions. So there should be some kind of problem of not answering these kind of questions. Okay, so let me just go with the first word. So what do you mean by first word? Let us just look at that. Now the answer. So the first one, they have asked how to get the meaning for this word. So I have already taught you one method. The method is named as to be just divide the word. So whenever a word is there, try to just divide the word. Now just look at the word. So there is in English many more words are there. So if you're not sure with the word pro, then go with the word fuse. So already pro, we can just go with a word like pronoun, isn't it? So what do you mean by pronoun? What do you mean by pronoun? So for a noun. So from this I'll be able to know for. Now the next one, for a noun. This is how you can go with. Now the next word which is given to us is fuse. So let me just build a word out of that. So could be fusion, or bulb fused, isn't it? Or else bulb fused. So yeah, now what do you mean by profuse? So for fusion. So what do you mean by fusion? Just spreading over, just coming out just like anything. So the person is profusely bleeding. So the word is, try to build a sentence. The person is, have you seen this sentence? The person is profusely bleeding. So lot many blood is coming out of his wound or whatever it is. So that is what you will get. So if at all not convenient with the word, try to divide the word, or if at all you are okay with by just adding some kind of suffix. For example, here I added ly, so I am able to get a word profusely bleeding. So lot much of blood is gone. So that is what is the meaning. So lot many or much, isn't it? So much or lot of. So that makes the meaning of the word profuse. So the next one, the question, hope I satisfied you. The next one is usage of have, seen and saw. So let me just go with a word. So I have seen the movie. The next one is I saw the movie. Now, what do you mean by I saw the movie? Saw the movie, it just makes you to know that this action is complete. This action is complete. That means 1 or 2 days before, or at least a week before, where you are able to know the period where you will be telling, oh, okay, I saw the movie. Have you seen this movie? Yes, I have seen the movie. In the sense, seen the movie is waiting for the time. So time limit. So when did you see? The time duration or the time limit. So I have seen the movie. That means the impact is created even in the present. Impact in present. So that shows what? Something which you have completed, but the impact is there for your present period. In your present period, the impact is there. The effect is there. So that is what it means. But whenever I go with the word, I saw the movie, I need not to just create any impact. The sentence is complete with the completion of an action. So need not to just talk about that. The best hint is what? The best tip is usage of for or since. So whenever you find this sentence comes with for or since, immediately go with the word have seen. Immediately go with the word have seen. If you don't find any kind of I saw the movie for a week, that is incorrect, isn't it? So I saw the movie yesterday, that's it. So I won't go with the word extension of my time limit. I won't create any kind of impact. If no impact is created, no result is there, you can stick to the method of that means immediate past verb. So saw is past. Completion of your work. Just completion of work. Whereas this one is not like that. The impact is created. Although you have completed, but impact is still there. So impact, that is what is shown over there. Okay, impact is still present. So that is what is shown over there. So hope I made you to understand on that. Let me just confirm. Have I made you to just get to know about your question? Just answer. Have you got that one or not? I hope they understood. Can you respond to me? I'm just waiting for your answer. Profuse and then this word. Yeah, one of your friend is giving me the answer refuse. So you can just go with any of the word. The thing is it suitable for you? Either add the suffix or some kind of prefix. So that is what is one of our method by which you'll be able to answer. So that's why my suggestion is what? Keep on reading, isn't it? So once you keep on reading, the things will get clear in your mind because you will be able to bring an example immediately. So yeah, both of them have answered that they are okay with this explanation. Now moving on to the next word, diaspora. The word given to them is diaspora. Sorry. Now, again, go with the same technique. Go with the same technique. Dia plus spores. Do you remember reading about spores in your school days? Maybe in your biology subject. Sporadium, something like that. So it is spora, isn't it? So I know the word. I know the word. Let me just match with this word. Diameter. Diameter or else dialogue. So from this I'm able to get the meaning. So what do you mean by diameter? Diameter means what? Measurement in meters for the complete circle, isn't it? So yeah, that makes the dia. Here dialogue means what? Speech which is complete. So that is dialogue. So from this I'm able to know the root word. Dia means complete. Whereas spore means what? Spores are spreaded. So so sporadium or spores are spreaded. So spores are like small kind of elements which will be spreaded because of the air. So it is spreading. Split. This one is spreaded. So completely spreaded, or completely present, something like that. So just go with the word spread. Because of air, because it is too light weighted as a feather. That is what is spores. So spores actually germinates. So that's why the right answer for is spread. So it is, what is a complete meaning? Complete meaning is completely spread. Completely spread. So just wait for few minutes. I'll just come across one by one. So there are many questions on tenses. Yeah, I'll just go with that later. So when I'm just coming across with all those things. Yeah, scattering is correct answer for the word diaspora. Yes, correct. So you can, yeah, go with the word scattering. Too good. Help me out. But what I thought is making you to just know about how to understand the meaning of the word. So you can just match with your understanding with the synonyms or the antonyms. So this makes the complete meaning of this word. So something which is equal to that one is scattering. Too good. Yeah, that makes the answer. So you want me to increase the font size? Is this okay? Done. So yeah, now let me just make them to know about the next question. So comprehension, true, false, or cannot say. Comprehension on true, false, or cannot say. So let me just do one thing. Just give me a second moment so that I will be able to just give you a glimpse on how to solve this one. Comprehension on true, false, or cannot say. Just give me a glimpse of time. I'm just sharing. I'm just stopping my sharing part just for few minutes. Okay, just for few minutes or seconds. Just a second. I'm there with you. I'm just making you to just know about that passage, how to answer for that is true, false, or cannot say. Just few minutes of yours. Yeah. So your question is based on how to answer when the questions are all about true, false, or cannot say. Okay, let me just put the heading. So always remember, these are the strategies which we need to follow. So yeah, everyone will have the session tomorrow. So as per the given schedule, because a few of them would have joined a bit late and all, maybe because of your academic sessions, maybe because of that. So yeah, every 2 hours we are there. We are having a verbal session over there. So need not to just worry about it. Yeah, we people are there with you in your cycle of bringing this Capgemini in your life. So let me just make you to understand how to just answer for true, false, or cannot say. Are you people there? Isn't it? So yeah, the question follow the order of the text. So always, whenever they just go with true, false, or cannot say, you need to just read completely. First of all, you need to read completely. So as we keep on telling you people, so have some idea before reading. For what purpose are you reading? So this will make you to understand. You have to select whether the given sentence is true, whether it is given or not. First of all, try to understand. Now, how to get whether the answer is true or not? Could be the synonym or could be the shuffling of the word also. So how to answer whether the whether the sentence is true or not? Maybe they would have used the synonym rather than the exact word. Rather than the exact word, they would have used the synonym, or they would have given in a different, that means in a different manner, but the meaning will remain the same. So different sentence structure, maybe different kind of structure, but the meaning remains the same. So where the meaning remains the same, you can go answering it to be true. When there is a difference, in the complete meaning, they are contradicting. When they are contradicting, so what do you mean by false? False means contradiction. On the given statement, they are telling it didn't happen like that. They are just contradicting on the given argument. So sorry, contradicting on given claim. So once they contradict their own opinion, that means that is false, isn't it? So we need to understand whether it is given in that paragraph or not. How to analyze whether it is given or not? By just talking about the synonym and different sentence structure could have been given. So that does not change the meaning of the whole comprehension. That does not change the whole meaning of it. So we need to just start about that. Now the next one, cannot say. So what do you mean by cannot say? So only a part of it is given. Only a part of topic is mentioned. So only a part is mentioned, but in the sentence they would have given. For example, in these questions, look at these questions. So yeah, chilies come from South America. Okay, now read this paragraph. Whether chilies come from South America or not. Chilies comes from South America. Instead of comes, what is the word that is used over there? Originates in South America. So isn't it the same thing? So instead of come, they have used originates. So I can just place the word comes over here and my meaning remains the same. Let me just remove this one. So able to get, so the meaning remains the same. So that makes it to be true. That makes it to be true. So that is what is the idea behind it. Now, if I just go with the second one, for example, people began eating chilies in the last few centuries. So that is what they are talking about. They're talking about the people who began eating chilies in the last few centuries. So I need to just find out where the people are spoken. So organized cultivation began, was a first. When he landed, he thought. Everything is spoken about other person, isn't it? The reason for chilies knows. After the pain messages released, other side effects, the reason for the okay, nothing is spoken about that. Now the next one, the smaller chilies tend to be hottest, the hottest, it is famous, that's all. The hottest type such as at. So I don't find that word whether they have spoken or not about the public. So first European, then he landed. He thought it was a type of pepper and a same name still used today. After their introduction to Europe, they were an immediate and were quickly incorporated into their diet. From there, they spread to Africa, India, and East Asia. What are they talking about? They're talking about these chilies only. So that is how it got introduced to different people. That's all. So I don't have any information on that. So people began eating chilies in the last few centuries. No, not few centuries and all. 9,500 years back they started eating, isn't it? So have been eaten for at least 9,500 years. Where are you talking about centuries then? So that gives me the answer. Although the people is not given over there, but from the very first sentence we are able to answer. So that's why that is the false one. Now cannot say, how come it comes cannot say? South American were the first people to start eating chilies. Nowhere it is spoken. They have just said about from there it spread to Africa, India, and East Asia. East Asia. Yeah, correct. So that is not at all spoken. So I can just go with the word cannot say. Would have been eaten, but we are not sure. That is not at all given. So this is how we need to understand. So here much of comprehension is required for these kind of question. Much of comprehension is required. So what is the strategy that we have to follow? Listen to me carefully. So the questions follow the order of the text. So it is, but in our test it is jumbled. In our test it is jumbled. So that may be a problem for you. But remember one thing, when you just scroll, stick to one passage and answer for that passage every time. First complete the reading of the paragraph. Then they would have given something which is not relevant in the next question. It is just to test your patience, nothing else. So do one thing, just keep on scrolling. If at all you didn't answer, just don't put the answer, then you can go back and answer later also. It is not compulsory that you need to just immediately put your answer and select the answer. So you can move on to the next one, and next you can go, and once you complete the questions on the given passage, then move back and answer for the next all questions. So stick to one method of reading. That means what? From that paragraph, how many questions are asked? So keep on answering purely on that paragraph, or else you will get confused. That is what is the idea. So here, need not to get confused. You may be taking one part by part. You may be answering part by part. So that may be the problem. So yeah, so kindly just look at that. Ma'am, I have a doubt. For an hour when it suddenly started to rain means have been or else had been walking, ma'am. Yeah, I'll let you know that question is already dealt by us. So started to rain means what? Started means what? Past, isn't it? So let me not confuse you. Kindly listen to this. Once I complete this one, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. That's a promise. So let me just complete this one for them. So read the questions carefully to make sure you fully understand what it is saying. First of all, read the question completely. Scan the text to find where the answer is using the keyword. Am I able to get? So here we were looking for South America, isn't it? So immediately that keyword is used. So that makes me to just encounter with the answer immediately. So respond to the answer immediately. So that is what is shown over here. The questions will probably use synonyms rather than the words in the text. That is what I told you. So be careful with the sentence structure. They would have spoken the same thing, but in a different manner. But same thing remains over there. The meaning remains the same. The look out for controlling words such as only, all, never. When they go in only, all, never and all, then immediately eliminate the option. That cannot be the right answer. Or else read it whether it is mentioned as poor people. Yesterday we have seen one example, poor people, and then another example, all poor people. So in a reading comprehension, you need to understand whether it is poor people or all poor people. They didn't speak about all poor people. So that's why we need to just guess the answer. All is false. All is false. They are just talking about poor people, but not all pure people. Okay, so try to just understand. Now, do not spend a long time looking for the answer to one question. It is probably not given. So if I don't get the answer, better to leave it as not given. Better to leave it as cannot say. Don't immediately again keep on fighting with your getting the meaning out of the paragraph immediately. No, that would have not been mentioned over there. So that's why you can just go with the answer cannot say. Cannot say. Cannot say or not given remains the same, isn't it? Okay, so you want me to just move to the yesterday's test. So test number should be 3 or 4. So yeah, let me just check with that, and you want me to answer for that one. Fine. So I'll just take the test on my own, and I'll just come across with the answers then. So tomorrow we will have the discussion on that. Fine. So you want me to answer for test number 4. Fine. That will be done. So test number 4 will be answered. Fine. You want me to answer immediately. So wait for a few minutes. Let me just answer for all these questions. Once we complete it, we'll just talk about that. If time does not permit us, then we will see tomorrow. Now the next one, the question. So I think somewhat we got an idea, but every time whenever we get a chance, we'll have a discussion on this part without fail. So whenever, am I audible to you? Fine. Yeah. So let us just fix it in our mind. So yeah, the next one. Yeah, thank you for your response. I was just asking because few of them are answering not audible and all. Now the next word, a synonym of ironic. Ironic, 2 synonyms are there. One there itself, let me answer. So the first thing is iron. What do you mean by iron? Iron means solid, isn't it? So iron could be the answer, but here they have added the word ick. So ironic means something which makes you to be bitter, having a bitterness in your mind. That means ironic kind of answer was given. So that means what? We are not happy with that. The immediate answer for this is actually disguise. Not to just reveal who you are. You will just answer in a disguised manner, or you will perform as a disguised manner. so that others don't understand me. I'll be just hidden in few of my things, so I'll be hiding few of the things. So that is what is disguise. Disguise means not open to others, not open to others, just ironic kind of answering. So yeah, did you have your lunch? Yeah, something like that. So that is the word ironic. Yeah, few people again just telling me to just not audible and all. So let me just check with that. Am I audible? Excuse me. Am I audible to you? Fine. So they are facing some kind of problem. I believe so. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I got it. Just a second. So let me just get back to the session. Thank you. There might be some problem with others then. Fine. Let me continue. Yeah, thank you. Thank you on your kind response. Superb. Yeah, thank you. So let me just move on to time management with RC passage. So how to just manage with our time? So many times we need to just discuss about that. So time management with RC passage. So as I keep on telling you people, first read and understand the question, mark keywords, then ask what and why. So if they are asking victories in the past, why victories in the past? So if the question itself is victories in the past, in the there is some sentence. Okay, let us just think about this. In that they have given victories in the past and some options A, B, C, D. Now victories in the past, immediately don't leave the message just like that. Now ask the question, why victories in the past? Why are they asking? Why asking victories in the past? Why asking victories in the past? You formulate on your own. You create your own kind of question. You understand and you create the question on your own. When you create the question on your own, you will be looking the answer as per your question, isn't it? Now you will forget about this question. Now you will be answering for your understanding purpose. Now this question will be taken out of your mind. Now automatically this will be there in your mind. So this will make me to just prompt me with an answer. So this will just make me to just come across with the answer. So always ask the question, always try to understand from your angle also. Although the author is utilizing some kind of words, but understanding comes out of our participation. Only two persons are involved here. One is text, another person is reader. Remember that. So only these two persons are there. No one else is there. So without understanding each other, how can you answer? That is what is my question. So text need to be read by you. Text need to be understood by you. So this competition is between you and between the text. The competition is between you and between the text. Just look at that. Look into that angle. Then you will be able to crack each and every question. So try to understand the question, mark the keyword, ask what and why, and which one is relevant, mark that one. So completely read. Then completely read. One, without understanding the question, no one will be able to answer. Then completely read the passage and keep on answering. So if you think what I did right now, I got an answer, originates from South America, isn't it? I immediately answered. I didn't wait. I didn't read the next part. I got an answer for my first question. Then why to read? Why to keep on reading? So again, I'll read. I'll try to understand if at all something, because already few things are there in your mind. Isn't it? This you have done, already done. So that's why, according to this, you'll be moving now. According to this, act. According to this, act. Act now. So this is your task. This is your task. Now act for your task. You'll get the answers. You'll get the answers. Is it okay for you? Have I explained how to just manage with the time limit without understanding the question, without taking up the keyword, without asking the question on your own, because only two persons are involved, text and the reader. That means I and the passage. I and the passage. So how to bring the connectivity without understanding? So until unless I understand, please. That means what? Whatever you answered, you are not confident. Then move on to the next question. If you think that passage is bit tough, move on to the next passage. Don't waste your time, because already in your mind what is said, this passage is difficult, I'm not able to answer, I'm not getting the answer. If that mind is set, you won't be able to answer for any of its question. So that's why my correction for you is, if you're not comfortable in any one of the passage, move on to the next passage. Wherever you find it to be bit comfortable, keep answering. First, keep answering for the known thing. Then slowly come back, make your mind fresh. Then keep on telling your mind, okay, I need to complete it. I need to understand clearly. Then I'll be able to answer. Then I'll be able to answer. Keep on telling, and then read and understand and then answer. There is no other method that could be taught to you until unless you have the connection, until unless you connect yourself. Able to get? So the next question which is asked by others is usage of since and for. My dear friend, very simple message I need to give to you. So usage of since and for, isn't it? So let me just take down this one. Yeah. So usage of since and for. So very simple kind of answer. So since, again, just a second. So since is specific. Since is specific. That means what? Since I met him last year, there would be something which was given in our Capgemini paper. Since I met him last year. Now this is a complete sentence. I met him last year is complete sentence. Look at this sentence. If it is complete, you can immediately relate it with the year, which is equal to year. So mention the year now. So what is the last year? Last year is equal to 2019. So I can remove this one. I will remove this one and I'll go with the word since 2019, which is specific for me, which is specific for me. So that makes the answer. So it cannot be for 2019. For whom? That is not the question. The question is since when? It is asking since when. So the right answer should be what? 2019. So yeah, go with the question word again. Since when? Now, let me just replace the same thing with another phrase. Okay, so hope you got it. Hope you got it. Just a second. Just a second. So yeah, so since what we had done, sorry for that. Yeah. So we can actually replace. I wanted to just tell you that only. Replacement replacement of a complete sentence with a period. If you're not sure what need to be used, kindly replace it with a number. You will get an answer. For example, now the next one, okay, for. So this remains the same. This remains the same. So let us not waste the time now. So the next one for. So my question is when to make use of for. So for duration in weeks, months, or days, or years. So how the question will be given? For Monday, for so and so date won't be given, isn't it? So he has been working hard for a week, or for few days, or 2 months, or again a few years. Could be anything. So they are not very specific, whereas when I just go with the word since, okay, look at that example now. He has been working hard since yesterday. Since Sunday. Sorry, that need to be taken in capital letter. Or January. Since January. Or since February, something like that. So are you able to get that one? So that makes the answer. Ma'am, if since, for, while is given, then what are the tenses should come? Superb question. So this will be used for present. These two things will be used for present. So these two are for present tense. Yeah. So let me just mark here. Present tense. Present tense. Present tense in the sense of present perfect tense. Let me just write it down then. Present perfect. Present perfect tense. Okay, so usage of since and for present perfect tense, and these are the idea behind it. Now usage of while. While is used in continuous tense. Could be present or past. Could be present or past. For example, while I am playing, she is dancing. Just look at one thing. See, whenever you make use of while, at least both the subjects, two subjects will be there, and with two different actions. Two subjects with two different actions. Here the first subject is I, and the first action is playing. Whereas the next one, the subject is she, with another action, dancing. Maximum, this will be there in past tense. Maximum, this will be there given in past. Maximum. As far as Capgemini or few of the entrance exams are concerned, they never give while with ing form. I am playing, she is dancing. That is enough. or else I am playing whereas she is dancing, then it is correct. But they won't give while with these kind of sentences. They maximum make use of while with past. So for example, while I was dancing, she was playing. So maximum it is used with ing. Just remember that one. Another sentence with while I entered. While I entered while I entered her room, she was taking session. Able to get? So while I entered her room, she was taking a session. She was taking a session. So here we need to understand maximum it is used with ing. Maximum it is used with ing. At least one part of it will be in ing form. At least one part of it will be in ing form. Tenses are creating tension, comprehension creating confusion. Fill in the blanks, making my mind blank. Please tell me how to qualify in verbal round, ma'am. Too good English. So how to clear that one? So yeah, keep on bringing your efficiency every time. Be there in my session every day. And let us keep on taking some kind of test. If just 2 tests are given, why don't you take several other tests on your own? So keep on taking some kind of test. Keep on entering your answers. That will give you a complete idea behind each and every set of questions. So that's why we want you people to just take up the test every time. Just a second. Let me just insert my plug point. So yeah, in this time hope. Sorry for that. So hope we have completed that part. So past and past perfect. So every day we'll do one thing. Since we will have some combination of the questions, so only 5 minutes is left. So if at all I don't have the answers right now, we'll do one thing tomorrow. While every day we'll carry out with some kind of questions, so that we come across with your doubt clearing session on a day basis. So yeah, keep remembering these are very important. Now another question is tenses with past and past perfect. So I think this could take much of our time. So we'll do one thing again. Tenses we will just take up in a right manner. So let me just check out with that part bit later. And then squalid, I have given you the meaning for squalid, how to answer as per the given time limit. Okay, so answer first for the known questions. Known questions by highlighting the keyword. It is not just for reading comprehension. It is for each and everything. Even while I just take up the sentence, no, while I was explaining to you what was my keyword in my mind. Yeah, while makes use of continuous tense. So I was just looking for continuity is there or not. So that is what should be the mindset of yours. When you're looking for a word, if the question just asks you what to be placed, since or for. Now, if you need to look at the keyword now, are they talking about specific period or have they mentioned some kind of days and months and years? So I need to ensure what am I looking for? What is my task? What is the task of each and every question? So give importance to the task of each and every question. That is what is the keyword. That is what is the keyword. Just like that, we should not enter inside. Just that, like that, we should not answer for any of the questions. So you need to, how you are asking the question now? So you have your own mindset, isn't it? You are asking the question, why should I answer? So that should not be the trend. You are asking something based on what? That I should understand. Then only I'll be able to convince you. Then only I'll be able to answer for your questions. So that is the trend for each and every person. That should be the mindset with each and every person. So whatever question is asked, try to just find out what is the purpose of that. Why are they asking? If similar kind of words are given, okay, why these similar words? Why not something else? So does the word has got the same kind of meaning or something else? That is what you have to look for. For example, if there is a word, let us just give you an example. Let me just give you an example. The example is push. Okay, and the options which are given to us is motivate, and then accomplish, and then hold back. Sorry. And then hold back, and then forceful. So they are asking for what? If they are asking for antonyms. If they are asking for antonyms, no problem at all. See, push means what? Yeah, pushing something, pulling, that is opposite of pulling, isn't it? So that is push. Now, motivate again means what? Pushing oneself. Accomplish means what? Getting to the task. Again, just completing my task. Again, I am pushing myself. Hold back is what? It is similar to pull, isn't it? Whereas forceful is what? Again. So if they are asking for antonym, these three words are somewhat related to each other, whereas this one is totally opposite. So my mind should ask which is similar and which is opposite. So that is what is the task. By just looking at the word, you should be able to just understand the options. If you don't know the options, then what is there? What is the game then? That won't be very lively for us, isn't it? So that's why we need to just remember these things. So test 3, Mongolia. Fine. You want me to answer for Mongolia test. Okay. Now RC method is taught to you. Tenses completely. So we'll do one thing. We will because most of the questions are based on tenses, naturally we'll be taking care of that. So today we don't have the time to just take you to all those things, but anyway we have got to know few things, how to approach. That's it. So today doubt clearing session was how to approach the questions, how to look for the answers, how to look for the options. So what is my special suggestion for you is, try to read and understand the question first and try to mark the keywords. So once you do that one, automatically you'll be able to just have a practice while just answering. So don't demoralize your effort. Every beginner has got that kind of struggle within themselves. It could be anything. So don't deny your effort and all. So keep on motivating yourself. Keep on just accomplishing your task. So talking about tenses, past and perfect, we'll just talk about the tenses in most of the classes. Now from Monday onwards, I believe Monday onwards, we will have that kind of session where it is a combination of most of the questions. Okay, so tomorrow we will just talk about, if at all there is something, yeah, keep on texting to me while we are having the session. So always keep the question in your hand, and once I complete the topic, you can come across with all those questions. So I believe today's day is done because only 1 hour is given to us. So on everyday base, we will have that kind of doubt clearing part. Is that okay for us? Yeah, so let me just say bye to you and keep on tuning yourself, keep on tuning your effort. So small questions are asked, but very simple. Abnegate. Negation means what? Negation means to tell no. Now ab is again the same thing. So negative, it is ab is again negative. So abnegate could be renouncing something. Announce, pronounce, the opposite is renounce. Telling no to a person is renounce. So you want me to scroll up? Yeah? Where? These things. So let me just do one thing so that you can just come across with all those parts. Yeah, has and have will come in a sentence. Has and have can come in a sentence. So has means helping verb and have means present verb. Will it come? Has and have won't come then. So has and had will come. Has and had will come. Has is helping verb, my dear friend. Has is helping verb. So past has. What is past of has? Past of has is had, isn't it? So he has had his lunch. What do you mean by that? So he has finished his lunch. So he has had his lunch. These are typical kind of questions. Won't be asked in Capgemini. Yes, but when you want to clear some kind of GRE, GMAT or higher version of that, yes, you need to be clear about that. But anyway, has can be used with had, but not with have, because have is first form of verb. So with has, have, had, only third form of verb will come. Maximum 20 questions will be there. Maximum 20. But it depends on each and every module, isn't it? So not sure. So yeah, thank you. So let us move and let us have our cup of tea or coffee. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your kindness on bringing all these questions. So yeah. So let me say bye to you. They won't check your grammar and all. They'll be checking. They'll be just, yeah, since Monday is correct. He have been, no, that is incorrect. He has been. Has is singular, whereas have is plural. Remember that. So yeah, thank you for the session. Bye-bye. Take care. Yes, you can take the screenshot. Just 2 more minutes left for me because I need to just move on to another sessions too. Is that okay? So thank you all of you. So take care. has been is present tense and had been is past. So tomorrow we'll discuss. Ought is again must. Ought is again must. Ought means must. I ought to. Just remember one thing. With ought, to will come. TO2. To will come. I'm not sure with the sectional cutoff and all. So I'll just speak to my team members, and if at all I get the answer, yeah, I'll just let you know. So shall I just move on? Okay then. So yeah, final thank you and final bye bye. So tomorrow we'll meet in our session. So be there in the session and give the regular attendance over there, so that we will come across with all those questions.